Hey there YouTube, this is a response video to some comments I got on my how to get an insanely huge stack video. And two of the comments that I want to point out were from The Sharp and Shiny and Robert Gramillion. And I really appreciate everybody who watches and comments on my videos, even if you don't agree with me and you state your case really well. It's a learning opportunity for me. So I very much appreciate everybody who does that. So that being said, in their comments, they were both saying, sort of contrary to what my video said, that a person could build up a huge stack over time, even if they made low amounts of income, if they consistently put aside a large percentage of their income towards metals. In that video, I didn't really explain why I omitted that course of action as one of the options to getting an insanely huge stack, and I'll just explain now why I sort of steered away from that. And I don't really think it's viable anymore. It might have been, up to this point, but I don't think anymore it's really an option. I was watching a video recently, and it was of a conference at Google led by Andrew McAfee and Eric Bryansolf. Probably just butchered both their names, but they were talking about the book they had just wrote called The Second Machine Age, which goes over how technology is really truly reinventing the world and really changing so many aspects of business and really disrupting a lot of ways people, disrupting a lot of professions. And it's an amazing talk, and I would recommend anybody that has some spare time on their hands, go ahead. I'll have a link right on my video to it, but go ahead and just go watch that, because they explain their viewpoints very well. It's got a lot of they're at Google, and so they've got a lot of smart people in the audience that ask them really good questions, and so it's a great talk to watch. Okay, so now how this ties into how I think that having a stable job for the rest of your life and just consistently putting a small amount of money aside for metals is not the best way to build a huge stack anymore. It's that you shouldn't be depending on a boss or a company to make sure your job keeps up with the pace of technology. With how fast technology is advancing, your boss and your superiors will have a hard enough time just making sure their jobs aren't undermined by technology. And also, it's like your boss could be really not paying attention at all to the shifts and sways in technology and how they're affecting it, and your whole company could be completely blindsided, and you go down with that ship if and that would be really bad, and I don't want that to happen to anyone, really, because that's not a situation you want to be in, just having your job and identity sort of end right there. And so what I think everyone should do, as I talked about in my previous video, is strive for self-employment and owning your own business. That way, if technology does disrupt your job or profession, you can adapt and not just be the one that gets fired. So I am currently trying something out. It's a little bit on the basis of that a lot of people aren't ready to be self-employed, or they don't think they're able to or be self-employed or own a business. So I'm trying what I like to call employment intervention with a couple of people that are really close to me and that really have no intentions of being self-employed or owning their business. And I'm sort of prodding them in a sense, but more just bringing them along on my self-employment ventures, and so hopefully allowing them to see the benefits of being your own boss. And so that's all I have to say about that. I really am am just grateful for the comments that I've received on these videos, especially for the people that disagree with me, because it makes me go back and reevaluate my points and just learn more. So thanks to everybody, and if you made it this far, you get an extra little jewel or gem. Freedom Force USA is having a very generous silver giveaway right now, so I'll put another link down there, and you should go check it out. It's a great contest. Just a hint, watch it till the end, and you'll get the full benefit of it. Alright, that's all for now. I'm out.